Okay.
We good?
Well, I don't know if we have enough for this intro soundbite. So
the intro soundbite?
Say funny shit.
I mean, I don't know what anything funnier than, I don't fucking make fun of my fisting skills.
He knows what he's doing when it comes to fisting.
I know. Although, I don't know how you've never seen a fucking a rubber fist.
I've never seen it, dude. Believe it or not.
How?
Never. I don't
How?
know. I've never seen it.
And wait a minute, you've never seen one either?
Not that I know of.
That's weird. Okay.
What
Hey,
parts
I
of
don't
those sex stores?
There's one in
to?
every sex store, though. There's a big fucking fist.
It might be in a specific spot that maybe you're just going to.
All right, so here's your homework. Go to a sex store
Okay.
and take a picture and send it.
All right.
All right.
Not only, okay.
He's going to have that shit by like in 20 minutes of leaving here.
I'm going to send it to all of you. I'm going to send it to all of you. Although there's one time that I went to, when I was hanging out with my cousins and stuff, and a girlfriend at the time. That's when I found Carlos.
Okay.
All right. Over in Greenwich Village. I have this I have this doll. His name is Carlos. Basically,
Look at his thing. He was like, whoa, wait a minute. Where's
he's
coming
part-
We
from?
were just talking about a dildo that's shaped like a fish, and you're like,
Yes.
oh yeah, Carlo.
Hey, this ain't knows how to fist.
I have they came out with, this is years and years ago. Probably it's going on like 20 years now.
Yeah.
They came out with a gay Barbie line. So it wasn't Barbie, it was Billy. So Billy was like this jacked up sailor, blonde-headed, tan, blue eyes dude. And then he had a boyfriend. His boyfriend was Carlos. Carlos was a Hispanic, bottom?
Pretty
Maybe,
much.
I guess.
Oh god.
So the cool thing about these dolls is that the one time I was hanging out with my cousins and my brother and the girlfriend that I was going with at the time, and we're walking on Greenwich Village. I think it was right around Christopher Street, because that's like the gay part. That was like the gay part of town.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Chelsea is down by the pier down there. And so we're walking down the street. My cousin runs up to me. He was like, "Oh my God, you got to see this? There's a fucking doll that looks just like you." And I'm like, "What?"
Oh, no.
I'm like, "All right." Ran down to this store, looked at the window. Sure enough, there's a fucking doll. There's a whole line of dolls. They got the Billy dolls. They got the Carlos dolls, all different outfits. One doll, it looked just like me at the time. This back when I had the facial hair.
The little bit of
I had hair. Yeah. I used to wear all black. Actually, still do wear all black. So he had on the one specific outfit he had on. He had black boots, black pants,
and a
and a black tank top.
Yep.
And a black tank top, which is something that I would wear. So I go into the store. I'm looking. Sure enough, see that Carlos doll, and I buy it. So now it's like a centerpiece in my collection at home. So whenever I have one of my parties, and if ever somebody new comes over, then I have to tell the Carlos story. The cool thing about the Carlos dolls and the Billy dolls, depends who you talk to, is that they're also anatomically correct. So this doll has the biggest fucking dick that you've ever seen.
Everything.
On it. Veins, pubic hair, everything.
Why'd they have to make the gay doll with a dick?
I don't know, man. But it has, like, the dick is big. Like, if it would put Micah's dick to shame. That's all I'm going to say about that, because it's pretty big. So we go into the store.
That's what I got to say
That's
about
what I got to
that.
say about that. But when we went to that same store, in the back, they had all the bondage shit. Like all the whips, the chains, the leather,
What the hell kind
all
of
this
store is
stuff.
also selling Barbie dolls?
It's selling gay Barbie dolls. It was everything gay. It was everything gay. So all of a sudden we go in the back and I'm like, oh, I got to check this shit out. I'm looking in the back, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, wow, this is some crazy stuff. And then they had butt plugs.
Oh,
All right. This was actually my first experience seeing a fist, a rubber fist. Okay. Not a.
This is my first experience with a rubber fist.
Yes. Yeah. This is my first experience with a rubber fist. But
I remember the day well.
I remember the day. It was a Tuesday. It was overcast. So we're going in, and I'm talking to this one guy about this butt plug, and I'm seeing these big butt plugs. Like, there was a butt plug the size of this cup.
Get the fuck
All right?
out of here.
All right. I'm holding a fucking Tim Hortons fucking extra large cup right now. And the guy was like, oh no, there's bigger ones. I'm like, what the fuck you mean there's bigger ones? How the fuck are you gonna fit this, let alone something bigger, in your ass? And he was like, oh, we got the good stuff downstairs. And I'm like, I've got to see this.
How old were you at the time?
I don't know. This is probably mid-90s, I think.
Yeah,
I want to say mid-90s.
Like, if you're not over 18
So I was
to this
probably-
point, now he's like,
I was
hey,
over
come
18.
downstairs with me.
Yeah, no, I was over 18.
I got the good butt plugs downstairs.
Well, they did, because they open up this hatch behind the counter, and there's a set of stairs that goes down into the basement. So myself, my cousin, There's a couple of people that didn't want to go down there.
Yeah, no shit.
Because
That's how you end up on the back of a milk carton.
Exactly.
I know. That's how I. So then it said, I think my brother didn't want to go down there, and my ex-girlfriend didn't want to go down there. So I'm like, I'm going down there. I don't give a fuck. So we go down there. We're walking down, and the guy joking around goes, "Okay, we got a couple of slaves for you coming downstairs." I'm like, "You motherfucker!" So go downstairs. Oh my fucking God! It was worse than, I don't know, the 50 Shades of Grey fucking red room. There was all sorts of shit. There was a crucifix, like a big wooden X crucifix with fucking like with hand shackles and shit.
Jesus.
Then there was the biggest butt plug I have ever seen in my life. It was literally this big, this round, and it goes like a fucking, I don't know, like a dickhead almost, like this. So it was this big and this long. So it was like what? Like, what is that? Like 12 inches, like a foot almost?
Yeah,
by like a foot? Like, I looked at the dude and I was like, come on. There's no way that's gonna fit. He goes, oh yeah. Oh yeah, we do it all the time.
Bullshit. No,
I was
they
like,
don't.
bullshit. And that's what I told him. I was like, bullshit. He goes, no. He goes, you don't do it right off the bat. He goes, you practice with the smaller ones and then you keep going with the bigger ones and the bigger ones and the bigger ones. Then he starts telling me, he goes, yeah. He goes, I got a friend, and he pointed at one specific butt plug, which was extremely big. And he goes, yeah, my friend just the other night, he had one of those in his ass, went out dancing all night, and then took it out. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, how does your ass go back to like
It doesn't.
sphincter mode, like the balloon knot mode?
How do you not walk and just shit at the same time?
How do you not?
Yeah.
How is this shit
How
just
did
not
you
coming out?
like your insides, your intestines, and everything not come out?
Not come out.
It was just weird.
That's rearranging shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was kind of like that, only a little, about half the size of that thing.
Oh,
That's
God.
that's how big that fucking butt plug was.
Like,
So
that's just for show.
I don't know, man.
That's
I don't know,
gotta
man.
just be
But
for
then,
show.
why make them if nobody's gonna if
Because
you're not gonna use them?
novelty.
enough. Yeah.
Novelty?
Like, why do they make oversized version? Why did they make baby Timberlands? Half those babies can't even walk yet. And those are meant for hiking.
You're
It's-
right.
it's
Yeah,
irony.
You're right. Yeah. I don't know. It was just, but yeah. But yeah, they had the fists. They had the black. They had yellow. They had white. All
Oh,
different colors.
God.
Well,
Yeah.
I asked for an intro story, and I guess I got one.
There
Yeah,
you go,
did.
man.
So,
Trust me, I have a million stories.
I can say I don't have a dildo story. Not like that.
He lives his life based on he'll go through any experience just for the story.
Oh yeah, I'll do
Oh,
anything as long as there's a good story
I
behind
totally get that. It's just I don't think I have a 12-foot dildo or a 12-inch
Oh,
dildo
God.
story. Not that I remember, at least.
it. Yeah.
So
that's good. So yes.
Okay.
Don't ever make fun of my fisting skills again.
No. We're gonna take your word for it. We'll take your
I
word for
really
it.
don't want to make that the title, but I guess so. Okay, do the intro.
Here we go.
All right. All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of Geeks That Lift, where we bring you everything from wrestling, horror, you know the spiel, okay, and especially the Geek Verse. I am one of your hosts, Mark the Freaking Reekin Williams, joined by...
Coco Nut, who loves to fist.
He's all about the fisting.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm in a fisting mood today. That's all I can say about that.
That's it.
That's it. I'm sorry, guys. You're going to have to, like, I don't know. If you were here maybe like 10, 15 minutes ago, I was telling stories about fisting, and, you know, it's just, I'm still in a fisting frame of mind.
Yeah,
Sorry.
That mood is lingering around the room.
It is. It's
that
lingering.
story's
It's
in there.
lingering. So,
Okay, so today we're going to be bringing some news. Or wait a minute. We also have in the room with
our
us...
white IT guy, Pat.
White IT guy.
Yes.
Hi.
Dude,
It was funny. I was about to say the voice of God, but no.
Hi. Hi. How are you doing? What's going on?
All right, like we always do, people, we're going to start off with some news and a couple of good things happening in the Geekverse. What do you got, Eugene?
Now, wait a minute. Do we start off with the news? And don't we finish off with the news too? Isn't this basically turned
But
into
we
like an
always
all
tend
news
We
program?
always tend to go off a little bit like you went on your rant.
We
About,
do. Yeah.
That
I'm
was
sure
that
you
whole
can,
fisting thing.
Yeah, and there was that.
All I
All
asked
on
for
this
was,
fisting.
hey, I need an intro, and you're like, I got this. So there's this one time.
Hold my beer.
That's a whole episode right
Yeah,
there.
I'm telling you.
This is a whole fisting story. All right. Well, I mean, just hot off the press right now. It just came on the news about an hour ago. I don't know how I feel about this. Oh, shit. Okay, wait a minute. I got a rant coming.
See, I knew it. I knew it. Save it for the end.
I just thought about it. No, I can't because it's
Oh,
going to have
God.
to happen with this piece of news.
Okay.
So just now they made an announcement. We talked about it before the show started. Chris Rock is interested in rebooting the Saw franchise.
He is going to reboot the Saw franchise with what's the name of the company that does the
Lionsgate.
Lionsgate?
Yeah, Lionsgate, who obviously is behind the all the Saw movies, and I'm assuming Twisted Pictures too, because they're the ones that's a production company behind Saw. They're going to, I guess he has a story that he's been writing. He wants to reboot the franchise while also being respectful of the original franchise.
Don't think that can happen.
Twisted Pictures is literally all Saw,
Yeah, that's all it is.
except
That's
for
all
a
it is.
couple of movies
Yeah.
after.
Yeah. I mean, it's, I don't know. Darren Lynn Bousman, I guess, is who's directed a couple of the Saw movies. He's going to be directing James Wan and Leigh Whannell. The two creators are going to be executive producing it. So I don't know. You know what? I'm okay with it as long as he doesn't fucking act in the movie. Chris Rock is a stand-up comedian I love. Chris Rock as an actor, bleh.
I don't even like him as a stand-up comedian.
Really?
I've never found him to be funny at all. To believe it or not, I've never found him to be funny. I can take him in his
Really?
movie roles
I can't.
because
I can't. He's horrible.
like as long as he's like a supporting, not a movie that's based on him. Like that one he did when he died and came back as an old man and shit like that.
As an old man. Oh, he came back as old white man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand that movie.
Okay.
But when he's like in Lethal Weapon,
God, I just
4,
saw that a few weeks ago too.
in Lethal Weapon 4,
Yeah.
Dogma, where he has certain parts here and there, that I can deal with.
No.
But his stand up, I can't take him. I don't find him funny.
See, I like his stand-up. I like
Really?
his stand-up. I think he's fucking hilarious. It's just his fucking acting skills are just fucking diarrhea. They're just terrible. I hate him. I can't. When I see a movie and I see that he's going to be in it, I avoid it
With a passion.
with a passion of the Christ.
That's the one that if you pay and he's a surprise actor, you'll leave. Would you?
Oh, I'll leave. I'll walk out that motherfucker.
The first movie. Wow, there you go.
Yeah, and I don't walk out of shit.
I
I think
know.
we already established that. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna. I mean, if it's a reboot, is it gonna be a soft reboot? Is it gonna be a sequel? Is it gonna be what? I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna be. Is Tobin Bell gonna come back as Jigsaw? Is what's gonna happen? Is I mean, the way he was talking. Let me see. I think I have something here. There.
I don't. Like I said, I just don't know because again, I'm so optimistic whenever I hear the word reboot.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like, okay, what are you gonna switch? What are you gonna change? Is it gonna be now instead of making like Jigsaw the way it was in the original, you're just gonna make him a straight out crazy serial killer?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Like,
I mean,
what is the
from what I'm seeing here, one of the quotes is where one of the producers said, when Chris Rock came to us and described in chilling detail his fantastic vision that reimagines and spins off the world of the notorious Jigsaw killer, we were all in. So that's from Lionsgate Motion Picture Group Chairman Joe Drake. So, okay, so
So he's
what that
putting a
tells me
spin
is
on
that
it.
Tobin Bell is not going to be in it.
yes?
Then they're just still going to do the little
Throwbacks.
what's the name of the little doll, the puppet.
Oh, what is it?
Fuck. Okay. Well, you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I do.
But yeah, the little Jigsaw puppet,
Billy.
Yes.
Billy the puppet, and so they're gonna do a spinoff. So it's gonna be kind of like the Men in Black sequel that's coming out with Chris Hemsworth and
Yes.
Tessa Thompson,
Yes.
which is gonna have none of the original people in
Okay.
it, but it's the same brand. Who knows? We'll see. I don't know. Now, onto my little rant. I am.
go.
I don't know how I feel about this. And only because, oh God, I hope this doesn't come off as racist. It might, but I don't care. I'm a minority, and you're a minority.
We are.
And you know what? White IT guy, he's an honorary minority.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the nicest thing anybody's ever said.
Yeah. Now there was news a few months back, excuse me, that LeBron James was interested in producing a new Friday the 13th movie. I can't even say that with a straight face. See? So, LeBron James now, he plays for the Lakers, right?
Yes.
So now that he's in Los Angeles, he made, he was acting in that movie Trainwreck. Everybody gave him kudos about it because of his acting skills. Now all of a sudden that he's in LA, he has a production company, I guess, and they got a slew of movies that they're talking about producing. One of them is another Friday the 13th. Again, and another one is Space Jam 2. So I don't know what's going on there. I'd be okay with it as long as they stick with the formula. Like, I don't know how this is going to come off as racist or not. Don't diversify it. I just don't. I don't know. Stick with what works.
Let's not call him Jamal Voorhees.
Let's not call him Jamal. Jamal Voorhees. Let's I don't know. Instead of Billy the puppet, Loquisha the puppet. I don't want that. I don't want that.
Think we're not. Yeah. One of the biggest things, and I remember somebody flipping out on me about it, was, again, for my softer side, I am a big fan of.
You have a soft side?
I do. I'm a big fan of
your butthole?
Magnolias.
Wow.
Okay, I'll say it.
Forget the butthole thing.
Forget it.
I want to hear this.
Because I love Sally Fields as an actress.
Okay.
Olivia Dukakis was a great actress.
Yeah.
Shirley MacLaine, great actress.
Yeah.
It had a bunch of good actors in one movie, so I like it.
Wasn't Julia Roberts in that?
Julia Roberts in it too.
I hate Julia Roberts.
Wow. Okay.
You know she has to shave her armpits?
Ooh. That just changed my whole.
She's a nasty bitch. She does not. Yeah, she does not shave her armpits, and I think that she like bathes like once every other day or every 3 days or something like that. Yeah, she ended up marrying some one of the camera guys from one of her movies. I think his name was Daniel Moder. I think his name is, and I don't know how anybody could be with her. She looks like she smells. So I don't know, and she has a huge mouth. I don't know.
Then
I'm not a fan.
They did a reboot of it with an all African American.
I like how after that you're looking at me now. You started that talk with him, and after that you're like, nope.
Because I'm saying, like, the movie, it just went, like, when they did the reboot of it, I wasn't a fan because, like, we've talked in the past, I'm not a fan of Queen Latifah as an actress.
Yes.
And when they redid Steel Magnolias for Netflix, it was all African American cast.
Yeah.
Do a similar story, give it a different name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what they want. Like, I remember there was a time when Beyonce was going to be Lois Lane. We get what you're trying to do, but
you know what? I'm strangely, I'm okay with that. I would have been okay with that. Like,
what's going to tell Superman? If you liked, you should have put a ring on it.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah. Lemonade. I don't know, man. It's just there's just some castings I understand. Like we did. I don't remember if it's on here, but remember we did an episode way back in the day.
It never got
of when Henry Cavill was supposedly out as Superman, which still that's up for debate. But they were talking about Michael B. Jordan being cast as Superman, and no, I don't want my Superman black.
No.
I don't want my Superman black. I want my Superman white.
Yeah.
If you want to do black Superman, do the black Superman from the multiverse from DC.
Yeah, exactly.
And actually, I think Oprah or somebody talked to Michael B. Jordan about that, and he said the same thing. He was like, I wouldn't mind playing Superman, but I'm not going to play that Superman. I'm going to play the black Superman, which I'd be okay with. But yeah, no, Clark Kent. No Clark Kent. No. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna transfer instead of him being raised on a fucking farm, he's be raised in the fucking ghetto. And oh god, it just no, not for me.
He's gonna be able to pick the winning scratch off with his X-ray vision.
Oh shit. Damn. All right. You know what? I thought I was getting bad, but no. And you know what? Here's another thing. And oh god, and I hate it.
I think in horror movies you can't. The last time I saw, I'm just gonna put it out there. A famous black person in a horror movie was fucking Busta Rhymes, and that horribly made Halloween movie.
It was Halloween. No, it wasn't Halloween Resurrection.
What the fuck? Where he's kicking the shit out of Michael Myers.
It was no, it wasn't H2O. No, it was I think it was Halloween Resurrection where he fucking kicked Michael Myers' ass with kung fu.
With kung fu. And then he's making the noise like dude, you ain't Bruce Lee.
I know. Well, he did it. You're
not even Bruce Lee Warren. Stop it.
Actually, it was funny because we joked about that and the other podcast, Terror Trio, where Busta Rhymes is probably still out there fighting crime because nobody's heard from him in a while. He hasn't put out any new music or anything, so he's probably out there fighting crime with his kung fu ass. Man. He made his bones fucking whooping Michael Myers' ass. So, but here's the thing. All right, I have a big problem with minorities in general going to the movies. because they're listen, man. I hate this shit, and you know what? It's a stereotype for a reason, and it drives me crazy.
They just want to fucking talk.
Thank you. You know,
Of course,
you know. Almost weekly, I almost get into a fucking fight with minorities at the movie theater. Now, minorities are notorious. They love going to horror movies. I'm all right with it. I'm okay with it. But shut the fuck up
and watch the movie.
Oh my God. Oh my God. And now that we got, black people, we got Chris Rock rebooting Saw. We got fucking LeBron James, rebooting Friday the 13th. That means even more minorities are going to go to these movies, which means I might as well just wait and bootleg it.
Yep.
Or wait for it to come out on DVD or something. Or video on demand or something. House. It just sucks, man. It just sucks because, they pay for the movie. They go there, talk to the whole thing. Or they have their fucking, their cell phones out and they don't even dim the screens. Bright as hell.
I'll say, you're in the movie watching this, this light.
Like a lighthouse beacon.
Comes right in your eyes.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That is the one problem that I have with this. Not the fact that it's Chris Rock and LeBron James. The fact that it's gonna have more minorities come to the movies and fuck up my movie experience, my movie watching experience.
We know you're all about the movie experience.
Oh my God, I'm all about it. That's the one thing white people got over us.
I have zero idea what I'm going to title this episode. Absolutely none.
Sorry.
I'm interested to see what the title was going to be.
It's going to be fucking 12-inch butt plug at this point.
Yeah, 12-inch butt plug. So
That's better.
So that was it. That was my little mini rant. It's just, you know what? I'm okay with it, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna take a wait and see approach on this when the movies come out. All right, next.
Next is Endgame. This is a little news that came out from.
Goddamn, more Endgame talk.
No, I guess Kevin Feige reported that the reason why they put the kid in Endgame is because I guess they have plans for Iron Lad to come out in future MCU movies.
Really? It's going to be him?
Him.
I'm not going to watch it.
You'll totally watch it.
No.
Yeah, you would.
Thank you.
Fine, I will. But it better not be just him.
You'll watch it and you'll like it.
Are you my mother now?
How's the movie? Good.
Yeah, good.
I got
real
oddly
good.
aggressive all of a sudden.
Yeah, fuck, man. I don't know. It's okay. I don't know what's gonna happen with these MCU movies. I think everything's gonna go downhill from here. We'll see.
Really?
Yeah. I think Endgame was the pinnacle. And then that's it. Everything's just gonna go down.
Set the fucking bar pretty high for that.
It did set the bar high.
I think they're gonna go back to the original Avengers level again. Where it's good, but it wasn't groundbreaking.
Yeah, it's not gonna be.
And then
it's gonna be a been there, done that.
It'll build back up. I think it'll come right back.
Well,
It'll just take an entire the story arc to do. I mean, it took them an entire story arc this time.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Now my question is for that is that the whole Young Avengers thing that they're starting to pull?
I guess
supposedly,
yes.
I can see that then.
Yep,
that would make sense then.
Because we got if they're making him an Iron Man, then what about Morgan, his daughter?
I don't know, because with that one scene that they deleted from the movie, I don't know why.
Yeah, well,
they pulled it out.
But she's still there. She's still alive.
She's still there.
But she's also really young, whereas at least that kid was older.
Yeah, he was already a teenager.
Yeah, Cassie Lang is older now, and she becomes somebody.
Yes.
And then the Hawkeye's daughter.
Yes.
So they kind of are sprinkling it around.
Yes.
Yeah.
Supposedly, rumor has it that Robert Downey Jr. is going to be in the Black Widow movie.
Really?
Supposedly, that was a rumor that I read somewhere.
Because I thought this was supposed to be like a prequel.
It is a prequel, yeah.
Explain how she became
to everything. Yeah, but listen, people have been clamoring for a Black Widow movie. I myself don't know why, because I think she's one of the most useless Avengers with Hawkeye.
We've heard your rant.
Yeah, so I'll just keep it at that. So that's a movie that I'm really not excited to go see.
But you still will go see it.
But again, I'll go see it if they go the route like they did with the Captain America movies, where they throw in other Avengers and other characters in the movies. Winter Soldier, Civil War. Yeah, okay. But just Black Widow by herself? No.
She's become like the Hulk, where she's a good foil.
Yes.
But I don't know if that. Like, I mean, it would just have to be an espionage movie, which would be a pretty downgrade.
Yeah.
From where they were.
Like
Yeah.
a female James Bond.
I mean, wasn't Winter Soldier like that was
Straight political thriller.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Awesome action scenes.
It
I
was
see
so good.
DC is at it again.
Are they?
They finally released an animated movie of one of my favorite Batman stories.
Hush. Yes. I'm stoked.
I can't wait for that fucker to come out.
I am stoked. I
That is
remember
one of
reading.
my
I remember
favorite-
reading graphic novel when it came
Oh
out.
my
Oh
God.
God, it blew me away. Blew me away.
One of my favorite story arcs ever.
So that's that's exciting. I don't know if anybody here is in comic book show news. Does anybody here watch Preacher?
I've lost track of it.
Jesus Christ!
But I know
man.
they're doing season 4?
Season 4.
Season 4.
And season 4 is going to be the final season.
Oh, they're ending
Much
already.
to my dismay, yeah. I'm so sad because if you haven't watched this show, you gotta watch this show.
Yeah.
This show has got to be one of the most fucked up shows on basic cable ever. Like, I love it. I love the fact that AMC, of Walking Dead fame, like once Walking Dead like hit it and fucking hit it out of the park,
They said
they were like, you know what, we're gonna take chances on these properties and that properties. Like Into the Badlands, they took a chance on that, which is so that I don't understand why you never picked up any steam. Because that show was fucking awesome. That show was awesome.
The fighting scenes, everything is
Everything.
Yes.
And it was, it wasn't a property from before. Like it was just, what's the word I'm looking for? Fuck, not independent, not
Unique.
unique. That's what it was. A unique concept. And it was like, it was like a comic.
Yeah.
The way it played out was like a comic book story. But yeah, final season of Preacher coming August 2nd on AMC. So I guess they were talking about it, and it's going to lead to big things. If you're a fan of the comic book, which I am, I've read all the graphic novels. I guess there's some big scenes from the
novel that's coming in,
these big like wars and shit that are going to happen. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But then also they're gonna just like they did with The Walking Dead. If you're a fan of the comic, it doesn't mean that everything that you're gonna expect is coming. So. We'll see with that. We'll see. What do you got?
Oh, I know you're going to be happy about this.
I'm happy
We were
about a lot of
talking
stuff.
a couple podcasts about it before. They're redoing Mortal Kombat.
Yep. James Wan
The
is
director
going to be.
of isn't he a director or writer for Aquaman?
Well, James Wan directed Aquaman. He's producing Mortal Kombat. Yes.
Kombat. It's supposed to be the biggest movie shot in Australia so far. South Australia.
Well, that's not saying much.
I know.
For me, the biggest movie shot in Australia was Wolf Creek. You ever seen Wolf Creek?
Yeah, but like
Wolf Creek is awesome.
A long time ago.
Yeah, man, come on. It spawned a sequel and a TV series, a mini series.
Christ.
But yeah, horror movie for all my horror fans out there. But yeah, James Wan, Mortal Kombat. Listen, I don't give a shit. Aquaman was awesome, but he's not directing it. So we'll see how awesome Mortal Kombat is. I don't give a shit. I like the original Mortal Kombat. I saw it 6 times
part 2 was
in the
bad,
movie
but
theater.
Part 1 was good.
Part 2 was horrible.
Yes.
But I saw that 3 times in the movie theater. So I didn't care. I you know what? I'm one of these big video game movie marks. Like any movie that comes out based on a video game, I'll go and check it out. There has not been one movie yet that has been good based on a video game. I'm just holding out hope. I don't think this Mortal Kombat will be good either, so we'll see. It's going to have to be a hard R in order for it to...
Well, that's what they were saying, that the only way this can be successful is if it has an R rating. Like if you want to do a remake of Street Fighter, let that have a PG-13.
Yes.
Mortal Kombat has to be an R.
Yeah.
It's just too much gore in the game. You can't kitty that up. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You just can't do it.
And then what are they going to do? Are they going to follow the storyline from the games? Are they going to do their own storyline? Or, I mean, what? Are they just going to stick with the basic storyline from the first game? I don't know. And they got so many characters now.
I know.
Are they going to stick with the basic core characters from the first game and the second game? Or are they going to have, all the characters that are in the game now? Because they just introduced like 3 or 4 new characters in Mortal Kombat 11 that just came out. So, I don't know.
Mortal Kombat 11. Jesus
well, I mean, to be
Christ.
fair, they introduce at least a handful of new characters every game, and there's been 11 now. So
Yeah. So, I mean, we'll see. And then they got the Alien and Predator and
Jesus.
Texas
Is it
Chainsaw Massacre.
every time they release,
Leatherface
they've had a downloadable character. Like, wasn't Freddy Krueger a character once?
Yeah. Yeah.
Negan, I think, was a character once.
No, I don't
I
think
could have sworn
they were talking about it. I don't know if they made him yet though.
I could have sworn like I remember seeing it one time.
Yeah.
I don't like I said it could have been they were just thinking.
Well,
about
there was a this for the new one that just came out.
Tekken. He's in Tekken.
And Tekken.
He's in Tekken.
Okay.
They were talking about. Rumor was that Ash from Evil Dead was going to be in this one as a downloadable player, but Bruce Campbell was like, nope, that ain't happening. Then he actually put a thing up on Twitter, which was him in the Mortal Kombat game with the fatality up, and then the dead person all in pieces was rumor of Ash being in Mortal Kombat. So he was like, yeah, I'm not going to be in Mortal Kombat. But I guess the Joker is going to be in it.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's going to be the Injustice
Okay.
Joker is going to be in
That
it.
one makes sense because they've brought Mortal Kombat characters into
Yep.
Injustice.
Yeah,
I actually
every
have
time.
that
They actually
game.
did the DC
So,
versus Mortal Kombat.
one,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Which that was terrible.
It was.
That was terrible.
I
It was-
bought it up with the good host, but I'm like, oh, this game is just a whole.
It was horrible.
Play everything.
It was horrible.
with that and also all the Injustice ones, they've also brought at least one, if not two,
Yep.
Mortal Kombat characters.
Yep.
in.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. Also, that's a good character for it.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right.
A piece of news that popped up that I was reading and it kind of puzzled me. I want to talk to you here. Wait, the podcast.
No, it's not news. It's a rumor. I don't swallow.
But you fist. So
There's the
you don't
title.
You just fist. You don't swallow.
What?
You just fist. You don't swallow.
Yeah, I do the fisting though.
But you don't swallow.
No. I do the spitting.
Spitting. Okay, you're a
Yes.
spitter.
I spit and fist.
Spitters are
I
quitters.
fist and spit. Fist and spit. There we go.
That's the title.
Write that
Fist
down.
is spit. Didn't you say that Disney owned Hulu?
Yeah, Disney
Now they
Disney
have full
has I
control.
think has full control of Hulu.
Hulu now.
Yeah, they had controlling interest in Hulu. Now I think they just own Hulu
They just
outright.
own Hulu outright
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
They just took it over.
So, I mean, anything, I guess I was reading that they took a poll. I don't know if Disney took a poll or somebody took a poll, but Netflix users said that if all of the Disney shit, like all the Marvel movies and the Star Wars and all that, leaves Netflix, 22 or 23% of them will cancel their subscription to Netflix. That's a lot of money.
I call bullshit.
You call bullshit?
I call bullshit.
Really?
Yeah. Like that's somebody who like thinks that they will, and then when the time comes, they'll either not do it and
I
forget,
could see that.
Well,
or
here's the thing.
they're just not going to care.
Another
enough.
company
Yeah.
just did not renew their contract with Netflix. The CW.
Yes, that's right.
The CW.
That's right. I
did
just read
not
that also.
Did not renew their contract with Netflix. So Flash, Supergirl, all those shows are going off of Netflix.
all those
too.
shows which are now failing and also probably about to enter their final season here pretty quick. So that's not necessarily that hard of a hit.
Are they failing?
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean,
Their
Arrow's going to be
shows
next
are
season
going
is
to-
going to be done, their last season, but that's because that was another piece of news. Batwoman was going to premiere.
Now
Sundays.
that might be something.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, if Arrow's ending in Flash, I don't want to talk about the finale, but that's
Yeah, don't
looking
talk
like,
about the finale.
that's looking like
I have to
that-
catch up.
that might be ending here pretty soon.
Really?
So
I mean, it's run its course anyway.
they have that's the thing. Like it's getting time,
yeah.
like to kind of start X-naying them.
Well, this is how
Yeah.
they're going to into the story where in the comic books, Barry Allen pretty much dies. I mean,
and they've been hinting at it for
For
5 years
a long
now.
time, yeah.
since the beginning of the show, the Crisis.
So-
this appears in Crisis.
Yeah.
in the
It's-
newspaper. So
Yeah.
It's I think it's time. So that one's not that big of a hit. I guess it's something else on top of it, but
But then you got shows like Riverdale. You got shows like
Those are fairly new, though.
they're very new, but they won't be on. Like if you miss something, you're fucked because it's not going to be on.
Oh, yeah.
Netflix.
But I would be curious to see the pie chart of people who watch those shows on Hulu as opposed to Netflix,
Yeah.
because those
Yeah.
are also available on Hulu.
Yeah.
True.
You're right.
And if
You're right.
people,
But
most
they're
people
not-
watch it on there anyway.
They're not available on Hulu because I have Hulu and I actually pay the extra for no commercials.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I get everything. I get as soon as the show airs, the next day it's on Hulu.
Yeah,
But they only keep the latest 5 episodes.
So-
They don't keep like
really.
It depends on the show, I guess, because there's some shows that have all the seasons on them.
Yeah.
And you can catch up on them whenever. But like shows like, oh God, I don't even want to talk about the show anymore. But Gotham, they only had the latest 5 episodes on there. So I mean, I don't know, because Gotham's also on Netflix, right?
Yes, it is,
Because that's how I
yes.
caught up on all the previous seasons, and I regret it.
Speaking of
That's
that,
still a sore wound.
nice little segue. Did you see the picture of the bat suit from the Batwoman?
Yeah,
That looks pretty badass.
Yeah.
Like her suit.
No, like Batman suit.
Oh, so I didn't.
They have
hold
Batman
on.
suit in the Batcave.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
there's a picture of her talking with, I'm assuming is Lucius Fox. Lucius Fox? What's his name? Lucius Fox?
Lucius Fox. Yeah.
Right?
Possibly.
It's
I don't know.
black
I
dude.
saw the picture. I had no idea who that was.
Yeah.
It was a black guy.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking is Lucius Fox.
Or it's
Yeah.
his son.
Or his son.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Mini
There we go.
Fox.
Mini Fox.
Mini Fox.
That looks
Little
pretty,
Fox.
That does look pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Speaking
It
of,
also helps that nobody's wearing it and it's just standing
That's,
there.
Yeah,
that's why I like it.
yeah. Then we got speaking of Disney and Star Wars. So, Game of Thrones. There's a lot of people that are very, very happy with the current season of Game of Thrones. There's a lot of people that are not very happy
With the
with the
petition.
current season of Game of Thrones. I am one of those people.
There's actually a petition out now with that they've got like 20 or 50 something thousand signatures that they want the people to redo season 8 with
That's
new
not gonna happen.
writers.
That's not gonna
I
happen.
know.
That's not
I
gonna
know it's
happen.
not going to happen.
That's
but
not gonna happen.
It's
That's
how unhappy.
it's
a lot of
over.
people
That's
are.
it. It's over. That's it. We got one more episode this coming Sunday. It's gonna be the finale.
They got to make up for some shit.
They got a lot of ground to make up. They got a lot of shit. I am not optimistic about it. We'll see. IT guy, you don't watch Game of Thrones, right?
Nope.
No. Okay, that's
I'm
right.
aware of the situation though.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
You can't be on the internet and not be.
Yeah,
at this point.
it's God, it's gonna fall out there with these shows that come out huge and the finales just suck ball sacks. Lost. I mean, yeah. And I love Lost. I still love Lost.
You
but
hounded me forever to get
fuck,
into that
man,
show.
yeah, that was such a good show.
Then
And
when I saw the finale, I'm like, that's it.
yeah, that finale was awful. You know, Dexter. That's another one that had a shitty finale. Like it's very
Honestly,
few
it's
shows.
more often than not that
Yeah,
it is.
and I don't know if it's because our expectations are raised too high on it or what. I mean, there's some shows that had a perfect finale, like Breaking Bad.
Yes.
Have you watched Breaking Bad?
Part of it.
Okay.
I'm working my way through it.
Yeah, Breaking Bad finale,
Sons of Anarchy.
greatest finales ever. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Sons of Anarchy was another one. It tied up a lot of loose ends.
Yep.
The way it ended, it was satisfying.
I would argue the reason why those were better is they ended them when they wanted to end them and not when the
Yeah.
show was like, all right, they weren't dragging something along like Game of Thrones
Yeah.
was in some cases.
yeah.
They
Well, Game of
ended
Thrones,
when they wanted
They
to.
just flew through the material so fast.
That's
right?
the
Like,
thing that you know, George R.R. Martin, and I'm gonna just blame him because he's fucking fat ass is just lazy and doesn't want to come out with the last book. They based all the previous seasons on the books.
Yes.
So you already had a blueprint and you knew where to go. These last couple of seasons, the writers have just been flying blind and making up shit. All they did is that they sat down with them, then they were like, all right, so how are you going to end the fucking books? And he was like, well, this is what I see this character doing, that character doing. The rest is on you. You connect the dots. So, yeah, they connect the dots. But this season would have benefited with maybe 3 or 4 filler episodes.
Yes.
Everything is just so rushed this season.
Really?
Yes.
That's interesting because I always hear the opposite for all the other seasons of Game of Thrones.
Well, yeah, but it's just, there was so much shit to get to that it just seems like it's almost like a greatest hits
It felt like a checklist.
episode. It was like boom, boom.
Literally-
Yes, that's what it
literally.
is, a checklist.
Mind you, now you don't watch the show, right? So,
No,
okay, so
I
this
don't-
is no
I don't give a
spoilers or
shit.
anything. Okay, so
No.
and if this is spoilers, the show came out fucking Sunday. You guys should have fucking
Yeah,
watched
yeah.
the
You know
episode
what? You know what? Spoilers. We're gonna spoil TV shows.
already. Yeah. so-
Because if you didn't watch it, you didn't watch it. Movies, those are the ones that we'll be a little careful with. But
You
TV
get 2
shows,
weeks.
but you
for
got
movies.
Daenerys
Yeah.
who went from being the sympathetic breaker of chains and all the stuff in one episode to being just a raving mad bitch who killed women and children and everything.
well, you know what?
I
That
mean-
to be honest though, that's been what's the word? Foreshadowed since like
it has
the first season.
but still, you should have given a little bit more clues to it.
But they did give clues to it. But the thing is that it was rushed.
yes,
That's my complaint. Everything is rushed. Like it just seemed like instead of it being like not a slow burn because it's been a slow burn, but it just should have. It's like one episode she was good, the next episode she's like fuck these people, rah, fire,
kill them all.
It's just I don't know. All of it just feels super rushed. Like this next one is supposedly is their longest episode, but it's only like an hour and 22 minutes or something like that. But it hasn't every episode. Well, the last episode was like an hour and 20 minutes,
Yes.
and I don't know. But I'm not optimistic about this at all.
There've already been so many mistakes. The coffee cup.
The coffee cup.
Jamie's hand. It's
He
no
has a
longer
gold hand, and then all of a sudden his hand came back.
back out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And then it disappeared again.
I knew
Yeah.
about the coffee cup. I didn't know about the hand.
Yeah, in
yeah,
the last
yeah,
episode.
yeah.
Yeah. It was, I mean,
You know, totally unsatisfying endings for Jamie, for Cersei. Come on.
I kept saying they're gonna run into Ari. She's gonna kill him. She's gonna kill this bitch. She's gonna kill this
Listen,
bitch.
I thought Jamie was gonna stab Cersei. I thought he was gonna be like, "Cha, there you go, bitch." But no, maybe throw her out a window. I don't know, but
you fuck this dude? Fuck you.
yeah,
He stabbed me twice.
yeah. You know, and then also, you know, that fucking fight with him and fucking Greyjoy, that was unnecessary. You need to have that fight in there. You should have put something else in there. Like it's way like everything that everybody wanted to see, you've seen. But for some reason, it's just not satisfying because it just feels super duper rushed.
The only
That fight at Battle of Winterfell was fucking too dark and just too stupid. I'm not saying that I didn't like some of the shit that happened with Arya killing the Night King and all that other shit, but it's just
whole thing-
too rushed, way
my
too
whole thing
rushed.
with that was throughout all the seasons, you're building these White Walkers as like the dominant, like bad
Since
guys.
the first
Like,
episode
these
of
are
the first
guys
season.
that are gonna fuck our world up.
And for the most part, they kind of did. And
They
they
kinda
built
did,
up,
but it's like-
they've been marching for like 3 seasons.
Like it's like shit.
They finally got there. They were really tired.
They were really tired. That's it. Yeah. You know what? They've been marching for 3 seasons. They got giants. They got a dragon. They got all that shit. I mean,
And it still wasn't enough.
and it's still what they still, yeah. That battle went quick. That battle should have been at least 2 episodes. At least.
Fuck,
But
man.
yeah, it was just, I don't know. I'm not optimistic. And then also, I read online, there was a, you know, because I go through threads and shit on weddit and stuff, and there was a dude that said he's already seen the last 2 episodes. And he was like, lower your expectations. He was like, the
Ooh.
finale is going to be a shit show. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, we got some people out there, you know, that are like, best episode ever. Like last episode? No.
I didn't feel that at all.
No.
The most satisfying thing of that episode was the Mountain and the Hound fighting.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
what I enjoyed.
That finally happened.
That's
yes.
what, yes,
that
that's what I
finally
enjoyed.
happened. That was awesome.
It was good. It was actually worth it.
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
satisfying. I was
Yeah.
satisfied.
I think that though, I mean, again, pulling from my limited experience, so I guess I get the outside perspective, but that one was a fairly recent buildup. Has that been like over a couple
No, I think
seasons?
we
That's
all
been over.
knew.
That's been over a couple
yeah,
seasons.
we,
Yeah.
That's been
like,
over a
that
couple
was his
seasons.
biggest. Like his brothers wanted to cause him to have that burn on his face and
Yes.
shit like
Okay.
that. So
Yes, and he's
like,
been
we
looking for
knew.
revenge ever since.
Yeah.
And yeah, like the
Okay,
one
all right.
scene.
So that was
Yeah.
I would say, but I would argue for the reason for that being actually good was it was smaller, relatively speaking.
Yeah.
Compared to other things that were going on.
Yeah.
But it was satisfying because again, I mean, like I said, you haven't seen so again for you, it's not a spoiler, but even though the Hound dies, it was satisfying. It's like
He
fuck
went out like a
you.
badass.
It's like he's like, hey, stabbing you doesn't work. I stab you, that doesn't work. All right, bitch. Rah! And I was
Boy, he
like,
stabbed him in the
yes.
eye. He stabbed the mountain like fucking 18 times.
And the motherfucker
the
wasn't dying.
And the mountain was just fucking, when he put his thumbs in his eyes.
yes.
Woo. Yeah. And the hound was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
We're both dying.
Like the second he threw that dude and the dude's head smashed, I'm like,
Yes.
it's about to go down.
That was awesome.
Yes.
That was awesome. And Cersei just fucking walked by. I'm like, hold on. Let me just leave you guys alone.
Like I see you guys got some issues
You
here.
guys got some- I'm gonna let you guys handle this by
I'm gonna
on
let
your
you
own.
guys talk
I'm gonna,
this
I'm gonna
out.
go over here. I'm gonna go over here.
I would say again, the reason why is because that one had there were no real stakes in it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that was completely personal,
Yeah.
Yes.
and that's why compared to like, all right, like
But-
this is the end of the world, like zombie army, where
But
this is like
yeah.
it's just 2 people.
Yeah.
But even that one is
Yeah.
because the Hound took him out. When you were going for Cersei,
She's
she got
already gone.
crushed. She got
Hmm?
crushed.
It's not even the last episode.
She died in the most unenthusiastic,
Literally.
unsatisfying way ever. I mean,
I don't want my
it
baby
was-
to die.
it was-
Nothing else matters. Bitch.
here's the thing. Yeah, here's
Are
the
you
thing.
kidding?
Here's the thing, and I was talking about it at the gym with a couple of people. Here's the thing that I didn't like about that episode. Like a lot of people already saw, me included, that Daenerys was going to turn bad, that she was going to turn into the Mad Queen.
Yes.
But in a span of one episode, like you made Cersei into this fucking badass, evil, vindictive fucking bitch. All these seasons,
Everybody hated her.
everybody hated her. Everybody wanted to kill her. But at the very end, they managed to try to make her into like a sympathetic character at the very end. With her crying and she's pregnant and Jamie's hugging her and I don't want to die, me, and her crying and then boom, that's what it, and what? It was bad infrastructure. that the fucking castle just falls on them. That's stupid, man. That's stupid.
It's like,
Somebody should have been able to kill her. And honestly, I thought I was hoping that it would have been Jaime.
but it's like you said, Daenerys is flying on a fucking dragon.
Oh my god, that part
Right?
just fucking pissed me
She's
off
flying
so
on a
bad.
dragon. Fucking, the dragon is breathing fire at the tops of these buildings. This bitch is standing on a balcony in a tower.
She's
watching
on
her
a
do
tower
this.
watching all this shit go on. The dragon's going, all right, up one street fire, up another street fire, up another street
Well, it's
fire.
efficient.
Just
you know,
go
get everyone.
straight, yeah, just go straight ahead to the tower and just blow
That's
the fire
it.
into the window. Just a little, just spit fire, just a fireball. That's
Fuck.
all you needed to do. You would have taken out that bitch. That's it. No. She had to go and kill all the women and children and got just all of them.
Everybody but her.
Oh my god, that was infuriating. That was
Dude.
infuriating. The cool thing I liked about it though, you notice how there were all the wildfire explosions
Yes.
while it was going on?
Yes.
So you know what that meant, right?
The what is it? What
Cersei was so evil that she was gonna detonate the wildfire
The
anyway. Whether fucking Daenerys would have fucking done that or not
Nah.
to make it seem like Daenerys was turned into the Mad Queen. So I don't know. We'll see. I just don't like that turn all of a sudden like that. It was too fast. It was too rushed.
with the way this is ending, I'm not optimistic about the spin-offs that they have coming.
Well, maybe they can course correct with the spinoffs. But then again, the spinoff is supposed to take place 100 years before all these events happen.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
But a lot of times when a legacy of a show leaves a bad taste in your mouth, you know what I mean?
No, there's a legacy of anything.
It doesn't
Like,
say, like, even if if it has anything to do with Game of Thrones, if people aren't satisfied with this, they're not going to follow that.
And that's why I don't swallow.
There he goes, because of that taste in his mouth.
well, I would agree with you in the fact that if this is the season that they're writing themselves and those spin-offs are something that they're writing on their own, then that's probably
Mhm.
not the best of
I
signs.
thought you were going to agree with him. That's why he doesn't swallow.
I'm not touching that one.
Because you came in right at the right after
I
that
didn't.
sentence.
I just skirt over it. Let's move on.
Yeah.
That's the way to go. Act like it didn't happen.
That's the way to go. I mean,
I can't help but imagine that one of the things that is making this season kind of hurt more is the fact that Endgame came out smack in the middle of it and was so damn good.
it was epic. Yeah.
Endgame came out,
Yeah.
and then there was the first season of it was the
It was
the battle.
episode 3 or 4,
battle.
wasn't it?
It was a Battle of Winterfell.
Yeah.
And it was Endgame and then Battle of Winterfell like the next day.
Yeah.
So
It just felt like the way it coincided with just looking at the internet. Like everybody was like about the season, and then Endgame, and then it was just a dog shit pile.
Yeah.
People were still on an emotional ride with Endgame.
Yeah.
And then to go right into Game of
I wasn't
Thrones.
I wasn't impressed with the first couple episodes of the season. Like I was like, is this what the rest of the season is going to be like?
I thought it was going to pick
It
up.
was bad. I mean, and it has picked up, but that's the thing. They should have evened everything out. They should have paced it better. You know, you have 1, 2. Yeah, it was like 2 episodes of just. I mean, yeah, okay. We didn't need more. You know, what everybody's. What's the word I'm looking for? Shit. You know what? I got to learn how to talk.
It'd be
Speak
helpful
as
for a
well. Speak as well.
podcast.
What? We don't need to know about the characters. We don't
Okay.
need to know about their back history. We don't need to know about their motivations. We don't need to know about all that. We already seen that.
Yes.
We already invested in that with the previous seasons. We don't need refresher episodes, which is what I feel the first 2 episodes were of the season.
Kind of.
You
yeah.
know? And it was just, I don't know. I'm not happy. That's all right. At least I got my Game of Thrones Oreos.
Yeah.
They're delicious.
Yeah, they
The
are.
only thing I don't like is that there's a little too much stuff in them.
Stop complaining about the stuff.
I don't like the stuff in the Oreos.
Fuck, man.
I would have disagreed with you if it wasn't for the fact of the past couple things of Oreos that I've gotten. Like I got the vanilla double stuff.
Uh-huh.
The cookies keep breaking off.
Yeah.
And I just literally have like a couple like little tiny pieces of the cookie and a shitload of like it's just an inordinate amount of stuff.
I'm not a fan of stuff.
Like I don't know what to do with that. I can't work with that.
You
Don't
take
swallow
you
it,
take
spit
the
it.
Other, you take the other one, you take off the top cookie, and you put them together. And you,
Then I have quadruple stuff, and that's
That's
just
it.
too
That's
much.
even better.
No, that's too much.
That's just too much stuff.
Too much stuff.
Too much stuff.
See, you know how you know when you're a former fat kid? Because when I bought the most stuff, I took another one, and put them together and made a complete most stuff.
Oh, you're so fat.
I am so fat, dude.
Jesus Christ.
As long as you're
You're
aware.
the fittest
I
fat
am
person
aware.
I know.
I know I have a problem, okay? And that's the first step.
It is, but
First
when
step.
did you admit the problem?
I've always admitted it.
The next step has to happen at some
No,
point.
fuck it. I'm enjoying this step, okay?
It is a good step. I like this step.
Now this
Yeah.
is something for our white IT guy who is a gamer, avid gamer, knows all about the IT stuff.
Oh.
You can elaborate on this because I was just reading about this. PlayStation and Xbox are teaming up for some gaming thing.
Oh, that's been a thing for a while.
But I guess it's really going through. Microsoft and Sony are actually teaming up.
Well, Microsoft has been wanting to do that for a long time.
So is this like a new gaming console or?
No, it'll be cross-platform for existing games.
So you could play Xbox games on a PlayStation.
Sony was actually the
versa.
one who's been resistant to it for a long time. Like supposedly Xbox Live is coming to the Switch.
Oh,
that's a thing that's occurring.
Interesting.
And they've been pretty agreeable with it. Like Xbox, like if you bought a game on Xbox, you could play it on Windows, you can. Like you buy it once and you can. It's the same game. Like your save game goes from one to the other.
Well, that's good.
They've been trying to do that for a long time.
Okay.
Nintendo finally was like, okay. Sony was the one that was not liking it the most, and they held out until a couple months ago.
Huh.
The thing that's most interesting though is with the Apple court ruling that happened yesterday, that could really fuck with some shit. The way that it ruled is essentially that the basic of it was, me as a customer, can I sue Apple? Is essentially what it boiled down to, because Apple theoretically has a monopoly with their app store.
Yeah,
because that's the only place you can get apps on, on the iPhone is through them. So is that a monopoly? Is it not? And the Supreme Court, this first step occurred was like, yes, the customer can sue Apple. Which, if that's the case, then that could open up the door for multiple app stores on Apple. And if that's the case, that could also happen on Xbox and PlayStation and Nintendo.
Oh shit.
So because that's what they have to, like right now, no, because there's still physical sales, so you have a chance, or download sales. But as those start going away, and they already have, what's that going to mean for the future? Is it going to be like on PC now, where there's an ass load of launchers, and you're going to have 6 different stores on my Xbox, and there's pop-ups everywhere saying buy from us, buy from us.
So much saturation.
So
you have both, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
You're really going to be pissed off.
I got an Xbox. I got my PlayStation. And I'm looking forward to the PlayStation 5 that's coming out. That's going to be coming out soon.
Yes,
you probably got a
happy to at the price point. It's only $500.
And it's backwards compatible.
That's what they all are, $500 at the start.
I know.
No. PlayStation 4 was $600.
Yeah, that one
was.
Yeah,
right.
It's $600.
But they learned their lesson after that.
Because my dumb ass was like, I got to get it. And I fucking bought it right when it came out.
I got it.
I got my one when it first came out, and that was only $500.
I waited for the one when it was a smaller one. It was only like $100.
The slim.
That's when I bought
the
it.
slim one. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a thing that might be happening.
Okay.
So brace yourselves for impact on that one.
Great.
That's for you, though, because you're the
Yeah,
gamer.
yeah,
You're an avid gamer there. So.
I wouldn't consider myself a gamer. I play games, but I'm not on them every day. I take one game. It takes me
one of us.
It takes me like a year to finish a game because I don't play it like
But there are
the way I
times when you
should.
just want to sit. You sit and you just play.
Oh yeah. If I get into a game, that's it. That's all I think about every day. I'll be at work thinking about when's the next time I'm going to get home so I can play my fucking game.
Did you ever play?
And I'll sit there for like 6-7 hours.
You ever play the Deadpool game?
No.
That's a game you guys.
It was actually pretty fun.
It was pretty funny.
It was exactly what it wanted to be.
Yeah.
Like
I had it on
they didn't give a
PlayStation
shit.
3. I never got it for the 4, but I had it for the 3.
It's on the new ones now too.
It is. Yeah, I got to
Oh,
get it.
and by
again.
new ones, I mean the current ones. The new ones have been out for 8 years now.
Yeah. There's a part in the game when he's like taking a shit and he's talking to you.
He tries to talk to Nolan North, who's the voice actor for Deadpool.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
he's
really?
also like, hey, I want to make a game. Will you come voice me? And Nolan's like, no, even though he is also Deadpool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's exactly what they want to be.
Nice. I'm gonna have to check it out.
It was made by the guys who made Duke Nukem, if that helps you.
Oh yeah, I love Duke Nukem. They well, it's weird. We went off on like a weird tangent.
And
We
then
were talking
right
about
back.
Game of Thrones. So what I was gonna go at and talk about is that now, since Game of Thrones is over, the news that has everybody up in arms is that the Game of Thrones showrunners are making the next Star Wars movie.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. So now people are bitching because they're not happy with this season of Game of Thrones. They're like, they're going to ruin Star Wars now. Now I saw a funny meme out there that which makes sense because everybody was excited when George Lucas came out and announced that he was going to make the prequels.
Mm-hmm.
Then they shit on him because the prequels are just bad.
Horrible.
Now that they are fucking up the movies, because we already talked about Last Jedi, and now with the announcement of the Game of Thrones showrunners making another Star Wars movie, now they're calling for George Lucas to come back.
Oh God, really?
Come on, man, make up your fucking minds.
Well, the grass is always greener, and then nostalgia kicks in.
Yeah.
The prequels have achieved like a weird meta of they're bad, but they're fun bad now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like there's memes for them everywhere.
Yep.
There's like an odd love for them.
Yep.
And the new
I'm still
ones
not-
are really not the best thing in the world.
Like I said, I like the Force Awakens. I think the reason I was so happy about Force Awakens is only because Leia and Han Solo and all
It was
that.
the
They were-
original
was
cast.
they were
was
bringing a lot of the original
entire
characters
reason
back.
why Force
Yeah.
Awakens was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
That, and also it was another. It was the exact same plot of another movie that was also really good. So
Wait a minute.
it was a New Hope. It was a New Hope too.
Yeah.
It was literally a New Hope
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. You're
That's
right.
when I checked out of that movie, was when I realized,
You're right.
oh wait,
Because Rey was Luke.
Yeah.
Ray was there's even the Obi-Wan. Han was Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
He
Han
goes
was
and he dies to
Obi-Wan.
the villain.
Yeah.
There's even a Death Star trench run.
Holy shit.
It's the exact same movie.
Poe Dameron is Han Solo.
Yep. It's literally like shot for shot, in some cases, the exact same movie.
Man, I did not even.
There's even a
think. You just blew my
cantina
mind.
scene with the fucking song.
Yeah.
It's,
You're right.
It's
Yep.
the exact same
Yep.
movie.
Maz Kanata's place. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay.
So
Fuck.
that's when I checked out of that movie, is when I realized,
Alright.
I think it was right around the oh God damn it.
I
It's
think,
the same movie.
but I think
just
that
blew my
movie,
mind.
that movie, like I tell everybody, that was more nostalgia. You went more for the
Yeah,
nostalgia.
At least it was still fun.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
It
Still
was
fun.
fun.
That's
It was
all.
fun.
That's what, like, the characters in some cases aren't great, but at least I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Yes.
And then Last Jedi, like,
Ugh.
I enjoy parts of it.
The Last Jedi.
Yeah, I
when Yoda
enjoy.
came back.
I enjoy parts of it.
That awkward stand when the guy had no shirt on. Fucking Kylo Ren had no shirt
Kylo
on. It's
Ren?
like,
They're like,
I enjoyed
oh,
it when
scary.
Luke Skywalker was manipulating that alien's titty to get that blue milk fresh from the teat.
fuck is wrong with you?
He swallowed.
Well,
He actually dribbled some too.
he did. That was gross, but
That was gross.
that was at least funny. Like, oh, well, I guess now we know where the blue milk comes from.
Yep.
But I enjoyed
Alien
parts of it.
boob.
It was just the movie as a whole. Like, the more I thought about it afterwards, I was like, that was
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
That was really bad.
Yeah.
The more I thought about it.
That's less said the better about that, I
Yeah,
guess.
that's pretty much. That's all we got on that.
That's all we got on that.
Yeah.
What else we got there?
In other news, do you guys, either of you guys, are fans of Black Mirror?
I have it in my queue. I'm watching it slowly because I'm trying not, like, he always complains because I binge watch shows too fucking fast.
Yeah.
So I try to watch an episode here and an episode there.
So it's the George Lucas thing. Like, man, I want you to watch this thing. No.
Yeah, slow down, slow down.
Say they just released the trailer for season 5.
For season 5, okay.
Yes, so new
With-
season's coming out.
Did you see who it's with? Hannah Montana.
Oh god, Miley Cyrus is in
Miley
it too.
Cyrus is in it.
I mean, I know that Anthony Mackie's in it. Him
Yeah.
of Falcon fame, new
Oh,
Captain
yeah.
America. Yeah, I mean, I'm all for it. I love Black Mirror. I
I
there hasn't
watched
been
that
one
first episode,
really bad episode
and
yet.
man, that
That's
was
what caught me when he told me.
Oh,
about
and the
it.
Prime
That
Minister
was
fucking
tough.
the pig.
Yeah.
that was like, I watched that one, and then literally everybody afterwards is like, yeah, I would have told you to skip that one, watch the other one, then go back, because that's a that's a hell of
That's a hell of an
opener.
episode to start off on. Yeah,
With it being episode 1, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
dope. Like, you're
Yeah.
like, oh wow,
yeah.
I'm gonna take a breather for a little while. And
That's a
I
good
watched.
show,
I went
man.
through Bandersnatch.
What'd you think?
I thought it was interesting.
Yeah.
It was an interesting experiment.
I like that. I
Uh,
like the whole choose your own adventure. I was big into choose your own adventures back in the day.
Hey,
The
yeah.
thing that kind of bummed me out was the fact that it doesn't end until you've gotten all the endings.
Yes.
I wish it had ended when you got an ending, and then you start from scratch there.
Yes.
But instead, it's just like, no, it's all of them, so it kind of muddled itself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like there's no one storyline. You do a choose your own adventure, like, okay, you got your story.
Yeah.
This one, it's just like you got like 9,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, which, like,
It was something that, like, I think it has like 4 or 5 endings or 6 endings,
It
and
has
then there's
8.
like a hidden ending too,
And-
like
yeah.
one that you gotta hit a certain specific sequence of scenes to get to it.
Well, the what it was there was a certain sequence of scenes, and then it gave you a URL that you went to, decoded something, and you got to play the game.
Oh yeah,
on-
I think I
on-
read something
in the
about
browser.
Yeah.
So it was like not really an ending,
that. Yeah,
but it was something else. But
it was a cool experiment. I think it was
interesting.
successful. Like,
I would say so too. I just wish that they just done one. Like, you went through, and then you can start over if you wanted to.
yeah. It reminded me like the books that I used to read, and then and I love Dragon's Lair.
Oh
from
yeah.
back in the day. Dragon's Lair was one of my favorite video games. He's always dying.
Didn't that start off as a video game, then became a cartoon?
It did.
Yeah.
Right?
It was a cartoon video game. It was very much
one of the first of its kind. With that,
I don't remember like the actual cartoon animation video game. Yeah.
That's what made it. That's why you spent the 50 cents on that fucking game.
There's Dragon's Lair and not Space Quest. Not Space Quest. What was the other one? There's two that were the exact
There was,
same
yeah. Oh my god, I forgot about that Space Adventure one.
Which one was that one?
Wasn't like the main guy like a big muscly blonde dude?
Yeah, but he got turned into like a teenager halfway through.
Yes. Oh my god, I forgot all about that.
Oh hell, what was the name of the damn game? I know. Fuck. That's gonna be in my head now. Yeah, they actually turned it into an actual like movie too. They just took the gameplay out.
Oh really?
They pretty much just made it into a movie.
Oh, that's cool.
Is it Space Quest?
A little bit of news that I read of the other like a couple days ago.
Space Ace.
Space Ace.
Sorry.
Yes.
And I don't know if you were a fan of
Space
this
Ace.
movie. I don't know if you were a fan of this movie. Remember the movie Kroll?
Kroll? Yes. 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 Yes.
Yeah, I
Yes.
love that fucking movie.
I loved that movie. I loved the movie because I thought it was awesome when I was a kid. I rewatched it a couple years ago. I don't love the movie now. It does not hold up well.
Well, I guess you'll be happy to know that the Russo brothers want to make a remake of it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm all about it. I always thought that Krull weapon. I mean,
Was
what
so
was the
cool.
name of the Krull? What was Krull, anyways? I don't even remember anymore.
What do you mean what was Kroll?
It wasn't the actual the fucking star with the blades.
No.
No, I don't know. Yeah, with the Cyclops, and all that shit. Yeah. No, okay.
That had the horse that when it ran, it was like flames and shit.
Yes. Yeah, and they ran like across the fucking mountain,
Yes.
like the chasm or whatever. Okay, well, so the Russo brothers are doing really?
They want to do the remake. They want
to do. Aren't they doing something else now though? Instead,
I'm not sure
because they're taking a big break from Marvel.
Marvel, yes.
But they were doing some. There was something else that I thought I read that they were gonna dip their toes in, but fuck, I don't remember.
I know they're really. I guess there's been a couple of interviews when they said that they've wanted to do a Kroll remake for a while.
Okay, well, go ahead. I'll do it. You know what? Yeah, count me in.
Yeah,
I'm sure I can find a copy of Kroll regular DVD for like $4 at Blockbuster.
Watch it.
Blockbuster, Best Buy. Whoops!
Ooh, wow.
Holy shit!
Showing your age there.
You're old.
Yeah.
And becoming a production company is essentially what they're doing now.
Are they?
Yeah, it is what it is. It's their production company called AGBO, which they'll develop, produce, and co-finance films, TV series, and other projects, including remakes of certain MGM properties, such as the Thomas Crown Affair.
Ooh. Why are they gonna make another one?
I don't know. Why would?
I like Thomas Crown Affair, the one with Pierce Brosnan and Rene Russo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something after this.
Okay.
It's being starred by Michael B. Jordan.
Here we go.
You know what? I don't mind Michael B. Jordan. I really don't. But come on,
Nobody minds.
He's
any
not
actor.
the end all be all for
But
everything right now.
That's the thing. You don't mind any actor until he starts being in every fucking
Yeah.
movie.
It's almost like, but oh man, you know what? But he is a good actor. Like I can't shit on him for his performance. He's awesome in Creed. He was good in Chronicle. Fruitvale Station. Not a big fan of that movie. Fantastic Four. No, less said about that, the better.
Yeah,
but
bring that up.
I like him as a Black Panther. Like I like him in movies. But now, again, with the whole let's diversify everything. Why just him? Why just him? Why are we casting Michael B. Jordan in everything now? I don't know. I don't know.
Creed was really good. Like
Creed
he did a
was
good
awesome.
job.
Creed
that was also a
awesome.
character that was like made for him.
Yeah. It was perfect. It was perfect for him.
Yeah.
You know. Then we got Idris Elba, my Eskimo brother.
Your Eskimo brother.
he's
Now
he's
is he
kicking it
gonna
off.
be
He's-
in? Because they keep saying like he keeps like falling off the list of Suicide Squad too. Then he gets put back on.
No, he's on
Then he gets
Suicide
pulled
Squad.
back.
It's who he's playing. At first, it was going to be Deadshot.
Yes.
So he was taking over for Will Smith to be Deadshot. Now, supposedly, he's going to be Deathstroke or something along those lines. They don't know what character he's playing.
I know
but they do know that he's going to be in the movie.
The guy who's played Yandu is playing
Michael Rooker.
King Shark.
Michael Rooker's playing King Shark.
He's already signed on for
That
that.
actually, I think, would be a pretty good fit for him. He's
Yeah.
already used to a fin on his head, so
Yeah. Okay.
So
I like Michael Rooker, so I mean,
yeah, I know.
you know, when I heard that he got cast as Yondu for Guardians of the Galaxy, I was like, because I was a fan of the comic book, and he looks and acts nothing like Yondu from the comic book. But I like what they did with him. I like Michael Rooker, so I'm a huge Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer fan.
Yeah.
So fuck it. Okay.
You're down with
King Shark, Michael Rooker, go ahead. Merle, all the way. I'm all about it.
we'll let him know that you gave him the green light.
Okay,
it.
good.
If you're listening to this podcast, you're good to go.
You're good to go. I approve. Coconut approved. Now, actually, we were talking about Netflix and how all the Marvel shit, and I said about 22% with the poll. With that, since they lost Marvel, now on the strength of the show that I have yet to watch, that you keep wanting me to watch, on the strength of the Umbrella Company, Netflix has just signed Dark Horse Comics to a deal where they're going to get first crack at any property that they want from Dark Horse to make into a TV series or movie for Netflix.
So is that why they did Lucifer? Because Lucifer's a dark horse.
Is it really?
Yes.
I guess so.
Netflix
Yep.
has been doing this for a while, though. I think they saw the writing on the wall coming a few years ago.
Yeah.
And they've started all these like their own productions.
Yeah.
And they've made it essentially. Are you aware what Steam is? Here's a nerd thing. Steam is on the computer. It's
No.
like it's very easy for indie developers to get on it and have a published game. Then because of it, I think that's what Netflix is trying to do. Where it's like you got a whole bunch of indie filmmakers or TV studios that can't really get on TV, but you can get on Netflix.
Yeah.
You still get your audience.
Yeah.
So I think they saw the writing on the wall, and they started to curve themselves
Yeah.
into that. So that's why I
That's
think they really the whole 20 no, that's bullshit. They got enough other stuff going on now that they might have come from Marvel and Disney. They're gonna stay for the other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see that. I mean, I don't watch my Marvel movies and shit on Netflix anyway.
I got them all on DVD, so I was like,
Yeah, I either see them in the movie theater, I wait till the DVD comes out, or digital copy. I get that and I watch it, and then when it comes out on cable, I'll watch it on cable.
Yeah.
Like I don't. There's very few Marvel movies that I've watched on Netflix. I think I've watched Ragnarok like 4 times, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Like all the other movies, I'm like, meh.
Yeah, I get them on DVD for the special, all the special.
Yeah, the special
and
features,
stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
But okay. I was a big fan of Dark Horse Comics when I was, when I was younger. Anyways, plus they also had they can't do it anymore because Disney bought them out. The Predator and the Alien franchise, the Terminator. I think does Disney have Terminator now too, since they acquired Fox?
I don't know.
Theoretically, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. So Sarah Connor is a Disney princess.
There you go.
No, that's awesome. That's badass. So Dark Horse and Netflix are in bed together. That's cool.
That is cool.
I'm all about it.
Because like I said, the Umbrella Company was good. Lucifer this season was good.
Okay.
I liked it.
All
It
right.
was a super huge cliffhanger. And Britt was like, I don't like the way it ended. I'm like, shut up. I like it. It leaves it open for for season 5. It's going to be even better.
Yeah.
So I like it.
All right. So we were talking about Batwoman. I think I already alerted to earlier. They released a trailer
They did.
for the pilot.
I liked it.
They already
teaser.
it's a series order. So next season it's coming. I think they're doing they're moving around their schedule too a little bit. So the Flash and Arrow are going to be on the same night.
Tuesdays, and then she's going into the Sunday slot.
Yep. Which was previously right now Supergirl's on.
Oh, really? I thought they were going to take over Arrow's slot. That would make sense if
Yeah,
Arrow's going away.
Nope.
But
And then so right now, so next, so we're gonna have did Black Lightning get renewed?
Yes.
It did. As of yet, I have yet to watch one episode of that
Don't.
show. I'm not going to. I refuse.
I saw one episode on TV, and then when it loaded up to Netflix, I'm like, let me watch the season to see if it gets better. It doesn't. It's just that bad.
Yeah.
The only worst is that his daughters end up getting powers too.
But
That's
now
the
they
only
got
thing.
like so what? They're gonna have Batwoman, Arrow, The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, and Black Lightning.
Yes.
That's a lot of.
But there's
that's
no
a lot of
saying
shows.
it, like Black Lightning is going to be because the
he's
Crisis
not come
is-
over.
yeah,
No.
it's only on the Arrowverse.
Yeah,
He's
they
not part of the
they
Arrowverse.
never talk. Yeah, they never talk. And I think the series creators were saying that they really don't have any plans to cross over.
Right,
Well, it
'cause
said the
Flash
same
can't-
shit
Flash
about
can't run into the
Supergirl.
hood.
They did.
They said the same
They did.
shit about that, and it
But
took
they
1
said
year.
that when Supergirl was on NBC. NBC, ABC, CBS.
Yeah, but they still had the
Yeah.
crossover on
CBS.
when
They
they
did
were
one
on
crossover.
CBS. Yeah.
Yeah, they did one crossover.
They even made a joke about like, oh, you look like a CW show right now.
Oh.
Yeah, like they, which was oof.
Yeah. Well, you know.
The Flash was the only good part about that episode.
Well, the Supergirl when it was on that station, this original station, was horrible to begin with.
I
It was hard to watch, dude. It was hard to
enjoy
I liked it.
Supergirl, but not like how I did when I watched Arrow and the Flash.
Yeah.
Like when I watched Arrow, like those. I watched the first few seasons of Arrow so I could get to the season 1 of Flash, and I was blown away about how good that was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I became a fan inadvertently because I just wanted to see the build up to Barry Allen. I'm
Mhm.
like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
And then the shows were together and they were still really damn good. And then like Supergirl, okay, dope. And I'm like, oh,
The first episode of Supergirl I liked because they started delving more into like the DC universe. Like, you know, that very first episode in the CW, there's a guy who mentions Gotham City, which they never did in the previous.
yeah, they never could.
You know,
that was
yeah.
around the time when they started being able to. They mentioned Bloodhaven.
Yeah.
Was it season 1 or season 2?
They did. Season 2, I think.
Yeah.
So again, I like all the CW shows except for Black Lightning. That's a piece of shit. They should cancel it.
Oof.
It is a piece of shit show.
Eventually it'll happen.
It's
Eventually it'll
Dynamo.
happen. I don't think there hasn't been a lot of chatter about it. A lot of people don't talk about it. So
I
It's
honestly forget that it exists until.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
partially because it's not connected. If
Yeah.
it was connected, I think I would at least
No.
be
No,
really, really. All right, it's a hard
nothing is
no.
safe. His villain's a big black albino guy. That's the main villain.
all right.
It's like, dude,
What's
I
wrong with
can't-
that?
I just
It's
don't
a
like
nice
the
mix
show.
of black and white together.
This is like a black and white cookie.
Look to the cookie. Look to the cookie.
The show. I mean, the acting is bad.
That I could see. That I could see
It's just
sucking.
not.
The
not
suit's
good.
bad.
The suit's horrible.
It looks like it. It looks like Spawn's like suit from the movie.
No, it's one step.
yeah.
It's one
I didn't
step
even think
above
about that.
Dynamo from Running Man.
Yes.
Okay.
Black Dynamo.
That
All we just need him to is like one scene to start singing opera.
that's it. That takes the cake. I'll be happy. Right there.
It'd be bad, but worth it.
Yeah.
Worth it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I stopped watching Legends because that should like at least it is what it is.
I think
And
they
they don't
just
care.
purposely went hokey with it, right?
It
And
went
I
super
appre-
hokey.
Yeah,
I like it.
I
dig it.
appreciate that. Like I'm not gonna knock it. It just wasn't for me. But like you are what you are, and that's what they were aiming for.
Yep.
They tried to stay serious, but then the guy who played the professor wanted to go to Broadway, so
Mhm,
he left the show.
mhm.
Then the kid who's Firestorm, he left.
Yep.
So like, okay, well there you go. We're fucked.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, that's all right
Yeah,
though.
they-
Then they ended
they-
up getting
Constantine.
Constantine.
Yeah.
They're bringing that back now, or at least him back rather.
Yeah.
which I appreciated.
He's been back. Yeah, he was back. He was
This whole-
in
this
a
last-
guest starring last season. He was a series regular this season.
yes.
Yeah, and he may be moving forward. I don't know. I haven't finished catching up to this season yet.
Okay.
I think I have like an episode left.
I think I'm aware of what's going on this season, but I don't watch it.
Yeah.
It's just I stopped watching Arrow. Actually started watching Flash again from this season.
Oh, okay.
The suit is terrible.
It is.
The suit itself is fine. It's the fucking helmet. Why'd they give the Flash a
He has such
safety
a big
helmet?
head. He has such a big head.
They gave him and the way that the brow is, he looks Cro-Magnon now. Like,
Yep.
ah.
Yeah. It was like a big red dick.
That's why you enjoy every now and then when the old Flash from the '90s suit comes into play. You're like,
Yeah, that's
my
so much-
Flash.
that was so.
That's how we did the crossover last year. Last
Elseworlds
season.
was awesome.
Oh, that was so good.
I actually got me back into the shows.
Yeah.
I had not watched them until like that. I'm like, all right, this was awesome. And that's where that's how the DC shows can win because I have how many fucking decades of
Yep.
DC TV.
Yep.
And they
Imagine-
totally did it.
Bringing fucking Linda Carter as Wonder Woman, or fucking Lou Ferrigno, still big as shit. Bringing him, kind of
In-
Hulk.
That was
in the
Marvel.
DC?
Oh shit! Whoops. All right, my geek card has been temporarily suspended. Fuck.
You just did the dad's joke of dad jokes. Oh, that one character. Like, what about him? Like,
Yeah, what about
Batman.
him?
I hear Batman's
You
in
know,
Endgame.
Linda
or,
Carter
Wolverine.
was in Supergirl. Was it this season? The beginning season.
What?
no,
Linda
I
Carter. She
wasn't-
played the president.
Yeah, she was the president like two
Who
seasons
turned,
ago.
who turned out to be an alien. And
Yeah, that was like 2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
And now
Oh.
the president on Supergirl is Tron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guy from Tron. Yeah.
Also,
You would recognize
the
him from
last
that.
sentence
Yeah,
that you
Bruce
just said is the
Boxleitner.
reason why I stopped watching Supergirl. It's like, oh yeah, and then she turned out to be an alien, and then she was like, all right, we can't just have like some like a normal person.
No,
That's where the shows started getting annoying to me. Is everybody became a superhero inevitably in every show? Like
Jimmy Olsen's Guardian
like
Yeah.
you can't,
for no reason.
you get just take a chill. Have some normal people
Yeah.
so that the super people can be super because
Yes.
now everybody's super and
Everybody has powers. Yeah.
Nobody's special because of it.
Luthor. Everything is weird.
Listen, I don't know. I'm digging Lex Luthor on Supergirl.
I
I'm
still
digging John Cryer.
I still
And
see
the way
Ducky,
he's
man.
the way
still see
I
Ducky.
don't know. I'm digging it. I like the callback to the movies. I like that what's his face ended up being Otis.
Yeah.
I like Miss Tessmacher. I like that whole dynamic. Like I'm digging it. I'm sorry.
I don't know, man. I still
Yeah.
see Ducky. No matter what, I still see
Yeah,
Ducky.
well, I don't know. With the bald head and the beard. I don't know. He's just the right amount of menacing, and he has his little, he does his little quips and his
No,
little
are
humor
you
here
up
and
to-
there.
Are you up to date with Supergirl?
No,
Or-
not at
or
all.
you're not?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think I'm like 3 episodes behind right now. I know they're kind of loosely adapting the Red Sun storyline.
Yes.
The Superman Red Sun storyline with that.
Yes.
Yeah, which I'm
Is-
digging it.
Is there 2 Supergirls?
Yes.
Essentially. Okay.
Well, that's why they're
it.
doing the
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the Russian one, and then there's
Supergirl,
which the Russian one. She's financed by Lex Luthor.
Luthor, yep.
Yeah. And I like the callback to the comics too, where Lex Luthor had the fucking suit,
Yeah.
the kryptonites in the green suit, all that. I don't know. I like it. All right. So I only have 2 more pieces. It's just trailer news. The latest trailer for the TV show Watchmen dropped
Okay.
this week, like an extended trailer.
Feel better
Looks
about
good.
It? Feel better about it?
Yes, I do feel better about it. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna do what I did with Pet Cemetery. Less said about that, but
I was about
better.
to say that didn't work out
But
too
I'm
well.
gonna stop comparing it to the movie and to the graphic novel. And
my
just
question is, what the hell universe is it? Is it in the movie universe? Is it in the comic universe?
supposedly, I don't know. Supposedly this is, but I mean, the movie universe is the comic universe, though, right? I mean, because
They do different things in it. Also, if they do the comic universe, that means DC is going to get tied in because Dr. Manhattan's fighting Superman right now.
yeah.
So
But we'll see. I think it's its own thing. I think it's going to be. I think it's just supposedly this TV show takes place after the events,
From the movie.
years after the events of the movie.
Yes.
So because you got Regina King's in it.
Yep.
I guess she's an old superhero. Jeremy Irons is in it, which everybody's guessing, and I'm guessing he's Ozymandias.
Okay.
So like old Ozymandias.
that'd be a really good fit for him.
Yeah.
That would be a really good
Yeah.
casting for him.
Obviously Rorschach is dead. Dr. Manhattan blew his ass up. But then you got all the followers, the Rorschach
Rorschach
followers,
followers.
which is actually for me, I don't know why, but to me it just looked like a updated version of the KKK.
I think that's kind of what they were going for.
That's what it looked like to me.
like they're
that's
always
what it looked like to
they're
me.
always meeting up in old churches and barns.
Yeah, and they
Like-
got the hoods. you
Yeah.
know?
I think also I gotta ask, who the hell are the yellow mask policemen?
I don't know. I was about to say that. I was about to make a comment on that. Yeah, I don't understand.
Are those Rorschach guys in disguise, but they're wearing a different mask?
No
like it's,
clue. No
We
clue.
gotta, I guess we gotta tune in to see.
Yeah,
I would
John
actually-
Johnson is
I
in
would
it.
be
Which
curious to see this.
Ooh.
yeah,
I think that trailer actually did a good, like the TikTok
Yes.
thing, like that
Yes.
was good.
yes.
Has this ever happened to you? Because I know it happened to me with one movie specifically, and I can place the movie too. When Taken first came out,
Okay.
the first trailer for it, I'm like, that movie's gonna suck. I can't take Liam Neeson as an action star. I don't like it. It's gonna be a crappy movie. The very first trailer, when they re-released the trailer with the phone call,
Oh, okay.
I'm like, I gotta see this fucking movie.
So wait a minute. The first trailer wasn't the phone
Nope.
call.
First trailer was him
I
fighting.
have a special
and all
set
that
of
other
skills. All that
and-
shit. No.
that was the second trailer.
Oh, okay.
That was the second trailer. Because the
Sure.
first trailer didn't get positive feedback because again, it just looked stupid.
Like generic.
Yeah, you have a guy who did the Star Wars movies and a guy who did pretty much time period movies back in the fucking golden ages and shit.
Well,
He's
Liam
always
Neeson's been
fighting a
in
knight in
pretty
or
much
some
everything. Yeah.
And now
think-
he's an action star.
But you know what? It worked for him, and then it didn't work for him because now it just pigeonholed him into
They
like
typecast him, yeah.
just these roles. That's
Yep.
it. He's typecast. He basically every role he's played since Taken
Has been that guy.
been a version of his role on Taken.
And yeah.
So
We'll see what he does with Men in Black.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he's in
Yeah.
Men in Black.
That's right. Let's see. So we talked about Watchmen. The last one. We had the teaser trailer, kind of. it wasn't really a full trailer for It Chapter 2.
Yes.
That came out.
Yes. I didn't know that.
I'm surprised that we didn't talk about it on Terror Trio.
Actually, that's a very good point.
Yeah.
I didn't know that McAvoy was in it. Was going to be in that movie.
James McAvoy, yeah.
Because I know
James McAvoy's in it. Bill Hader's in it. Jessica Chastain's in it.
Remember when they
and that's
did
it for big names.
They did like a fan trailer. You told me, no, it's a fan trailer. It's fake. It's not real. And he was in it.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, then he won't be in the movie. But no, there he is.
No,
in the fucking movie.
he's in the movie.
He's playing one of the kids, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't he the lead?
one of-
He's the lead kid, right?
He's
The
one of
kid who
the.
stuttered.
Is he the stutterer?
I think he's the kid who stuttered because he's the main character.
I know
From the trailer I
know
saw.
Bill Hader plays the kid with the glasses, the one who was fucking funny as shit throughout the whole movie.
From Stranger Things.
From Stranger Things,
Yes.
Finn Wolfhard,
Yes.
who I still think is one of the coolest names ever.
Yeah.
And he may be, he may
I
be the
think he
starting
is.
one, but yeah, I'm all for it. That fucking trailer was creepy as fuck.
With the old lady?
With the old lady?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you got to see Pennywise here and there. It'll be good. I want to see what they do with it.
Now, and this one, I'm assuming they're going to go more. Are they going more into the myth of Pennywise?
It looks like it from
They
the
should.
trailer.
They
It
kind
looked
of.
like it.
Yeah, because one thing that the first movie did that the miniseries didn't do is that it didn't talk or you knew that he was an entity and he changed into different shapes based on the fears of the kids and all that.
Yes.
But they never talked about the fucking what is like the 3 points with the stars, and it goes into this fucking deep mythology.
Yeah.
But in the movie, if you saw at the ending scene when he got all the fucking bodies floating and
Yeah.
shit and they were fighting him, where he opens his mouth to swallow up the girl, I forgot the girl's name. When he opens his mouth, you see like the 3 points
Oh,
that they
yeah.
were talking about in the book. So I think they're going to delve more into it in this movie. But we'll see. I'm you know what? I'm excited for it, but I there's still room for them to fuck it up. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I wasn't too
They
happy
did
with
good-
the miniseries anyways. I thought the miniseries was boring. The best thing about the miniseries is Tim Curry.
Tim
Tim
Curry,
Curry.
yeah.
If Tim Curry wasn't in it, I mean, and then the ending, you know, he turns into a big fucking spider and they pull out the spider's heart. Oh, we won. It was stupid. So it can only get better from here.
But that-
They can only improve on that.
For that time, it was scary.
It didn't scare me. Like I watch, this is stupid.
Yeah.
This is dumb.
You know what's one thing I would love for them to redo?
What?
The Stand.
They're doing it.
They are?
They're doing it.
A movie or like a miniseries? Like,
They're doing the miniseries.
Yeah.
oh, that was a good
Yeah.
that was a good
We actually talked
miniseries.
about that at Terror Trio.
I love
We
that
didn't talk
fucking
about it, which is weird.
miniseries.
You dropped the ball, Micah. But yeah, they're redoing The Stand.
That's awesome. I love
Which
that fucking.
I'm all for because The Stand, I read the book. I love the book. When the miniseries came out, for what it was, I loved it at the time. It
Yes.
doesn't hold well now because I recently, a couple of years ago, I recently rewatched it all over again. M-O-O-N.
That spells
That
Death Summer
spells
Blood.
swallow. But
Rob Lowe playing a deaf mute.
yeah. Randall Flagg with his mullet and
Yeah.
his denim on denim. It's just, yeah. And you know, Lieutenant Dan and Molly Ringwald.
Yes.
It was just Max Headroom was the fucking was
The
dude.
firebug. The firebug.
Yes,
right?
yes. It was just for what it was cool. But again, it could use a reboot. They were talking about it's been in development hell for years because they were talking about making it into like a feature length movie, but making multiple movies.
Ooh.
But that wasn't going to work out, and thank God because that's what they tried doing with the Dark Tower, and that was fucking horrible. The less said about that, the better. But yeah, we'll see. You know, again, optimistic. It doesn't matter. They're going to take my money anyways.
Yeah,
I'm going to go see fucking everything. And I'm going to support everything. And you know what? Most of it's going to be shit anyways. And we'll get the few diamonds in the rough. Oh, speaking of diamonds in the rough, Aladdin comes out next week.
Oh,
Oh, man. Really? The Jibbo 2 just grown?
oh.
Come on. Come on. Will Smith is a genie? No?
Yeah, I'm
no?
not feeling it,
No.
man.
No.
Well, that's all right. We'll get a palate cleanser with the Lion King. So, you know, there you go.
Ugh.
There you go. What? Wait a minute. You're also the Lion King? You're not into that
No.
either?
Like any Disney? I mean,
I've seen the movie before.
Well,
I
yeah.
groaned at Force Awakens when it was the exact same damn movie. Now they're remaking the movie again.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh, it's real now. No, it's not. It's still animated, motherfucker.
you think lions can talk?
Spoken like a true nerd right there. It's real. It's live action. No, it's not, motherfucker. It's CGI.
It's still that and also
Still animated.
they have only shown like 2 lines of an animal talking yet.
Yeah,
in
you're
all
right.
of the trailers. And I'm like, it's gonna make me wonder how the fuck are they gonna do an entire movie about this if they haven't shown anybody talking.
Yeah, you're right. But they're just hitting the old fans. They're just hitting the people like me.
No, they're not.
That's what they want to hit first.
Which is why they showed the whole presentation.
I honestly don't think that they.
Sylvania.
I honestly don't think that's what they're going for. I think they're going for the younger kids.
Really?
Because
they're missing their mark because everything I've seen on Facebook is all people our age.
Oh yeah.
maybe your age, but my age couldn't give less of a shit, and we grew up with that damn movie.
You make a point.
Because everybody's who's going like, oh
but you
man,
guys probably watched little bits of it and then got on your gaming console where we just sat and watched.
Well, we watched the movie too, man. I had the VHS.
I kick you out. We were still doing VCRs and shit.
Yeah. But no, like everybody's like, oh, I wonder if this scene will be good or if that like the song will be good. Like it's gonna be good. You want to know why? Because I've seen it before and it was good then.
It worked then. It's gonna work now.
It's the exact same thing. Like when they went through the trailer and it was shot for shot the same movie. I'm like, okay, I've seen this.
But
movie
we knew
before.
this was Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, and that movie sucked.
The opening for Beauty and the Beast with the rose and everything, the whole trailer was just like in the cartoon where it went to the rose and all that.
Yeah,
other
the
shit.
big scene from the first one.
Yeah, so
and then they would go up. Yeah, guess what? It was the same thing, and it sucked. That movie sucked real hard.
Really, you didn't like it?
So I take it you're not gonna go watch it.
Have you seen the behind the scenes of him going down the stairs?
I thought he was about to say him going down on her. I need to rent that fucking DVD.
I watched the whole
I'm going to
movie.
Redbox tonight.
No, there's a scene where I can't remember the Beast actor. He's wearing like the Beast gear essentially, and him walking around in it. It's a sight to behold. I would recommend. That was better than the movie.
That's funny.
Oh, that movie was rough.
You know who plays him is the guy who's the lead actor in the TV show Legion. That's who plays the Beast. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Little trivia there.
There you go.
A little bit of trivia.
I will probably see Aladdin at some point just because I'm curious. It's like
I'm gonna go see it opening weekend.
It's a morbid curiosity.
Yeah. They're running. I posted on my Facebook a interview with Anthony Mackie. Is his name? Anthony Mackie, where he's saying that Hollywood is kind of running out of ideas, so they got to stop remaking shit.
Hollywood has been done been out of ideas.
Yeah.
No, you know what? No, that's not true. That's not true because there's a lot of unique properties out there, and a lot of unique stories out there. The fact is that us as consumers don't want to see anything new. I'm not talking about me, but I'm saying like general. That's why studios are just going, which is like name brand recognition. And just they want to hit you in your nostalgia, part, which is why, again, like Child's Play has nothing to do with the original movie. It's a totally new story. They could have made it under a different title, but they want to hit those people. Child's Play.
Yeah.
So it's just that's what they're coming up with, and Saw, like we were just talking about Saw, and just all that shit. It's just shit that made money before. It's all money. It's all business driven. They nobody wants to take a chance on unique creative properties anymore because it's unproven. They don't know if people are going to spend money to watch it.
I'll tell you one movie that came out, and I'm going to go back to the reboots because there's another reboot coming out from our childhood that they're ripping and probably going to fuck up. One movie that came out that I've seen the trailer for that looks super fucking good. It's not a geek movie. It's more along your other podcast, horror, but I think it's called Ma.
Yeah.
That I saw the trailer for that, and I'm like, I've got to see this fucking movie.
Listen, who knew that Octavia Spencer could be terrifying?
That bitch is freaky.
Ooh, yeah.
You saw the trailer when she's sewing the bitch's mouth shut?
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
Have you seen a preview for that?
No, I
Look
have
it up.
not.
Yes.
Interesting.
You gotta watch it, dude.
It's called Ma. The trailer goes as these kids
so innocent.
Yeah, these kids want to go out drinking, so they're in front of a liquor store. They ask this random lady to buy them liquor. At first she says no. The girl's like, come on. She's like, fuck, all right. So she buys them liquor. Then she's like, hey, you guys want to party like rock stars? I got a place for you to drink. So she takes them to her basement. And she's like, you can use this space whenever you want to drink, party, do whatever you want. Just don't go upstairs. And then the trailer just turns into like she gets like really obsessive with them and she parties with them. And then she turns like stalker mode with them. Then she starts like fucking with them. And then the one scene where I was like, oh shit, was where she hits the fucking kid with the car.
Yes.
And they show it.
Yep.
And yeah, so she turns like real like fucking like serial killer-ish, diabolical-ish.
Dude.
Like that surprised me, man. Like when I first saw the trailer, I was like, ew, Octavia Spencer. Okay, where are they going with this? And then by the end of it, I was like, gotta watch it.
I thought it was gonna be like one of those feel good movies, like oh, she's taking the youth and trying to take them in a good way. But then the scene with the car, then they showed her this one girl sleeping on the sofa, and this bitch is there sewing.
She's sewing her lips shut.
Her lips shut.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've got to see this movie.
Yeah. She paints the one black dude's fucking face white with like actual paint. Like it was just And the one scene where she's sitting on like the couch in the basement, and all the kids, she got the kid, she got the girl with the sew, the kid with the paint, like they're all passed out around her. She's just kicking back. Yeah, it's good. I don't know. That looks good.
That looks good.
One that I'm looking forward to is Brightburn.
Yeah,
I am looking forward to
really
Brightburn.
interested to see that.
I like the tagline. The tagline: horror has found its superhero.
Yeah.
Oh
that tagline. I like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They released actually the diner scene. Okay. Online. I watched it.
Really?
Fuck.
Yeah. Yep, with the glass in the eye and all that. Yep, they released that full scene.
Anything with eyes gets me.
Oh yeah, that was
especially that.
Scene. Yeah, actually, my eyes itching right now just thinking about it. Yeah.
I will probably I might do like the half eyes closed when I actually see that movie.
That was a cool sequence too, because when she gets the thing in her eye, they do a really cool like camera angle with it, where half the screen is red because her eye's bleeding, and the other half is normal but kind of blurry, and she can only see him through the red, like with the blood over her eye. It's cool the way that whole sequence is awesome.
It looks really interesting.
Yeah.
I'm stoked for. Did you also hear they accidentally played the trailer ahead of a release of Shazam?
Yes.
At a theater full of kids.
They've been doing that shit a lot lately. Yes. Like we talked about a couple weeks ago on Terror Trio that they actually showed a couple of horror trailers before Peppa Pig.
Yeah.
Recently, actually, I think last week they showed a couple of horror. I think they showed Brightburn and they showed something. I think they showed Ma also.
Jeez, that would be a fucked one.
And the first like couple minutes of La Llorona, before Pikachu, Detective Pikachu. So yeah, you know what, one time shame on you, second time
now somebody's fucking
shame on you. Somebody's doing it on purpose.
Yeah,
somebody's doing it on purpose.
I'm gonna fuck with these kids and give them.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
I can kind of understand because they're kind of shipping it as a superhero movie.
Yeah,
but Ma. Yeah, I don't. They must have seen like the first intro of the trailer, then and maybe thought, "Oh, it's a feel good."
Maybe that's the way it starts off. You get that feel, right?
At first, you're like, okay,
until the shit starts breaking out.
Yeah, she's gonna help.
Somebody needs to watch the full thing. I guess. I guess.
Yeah.
So another reboot that's coming out. And is it a reboot? I don't know if it's a reboot or continuation. They're calling it a reboot. Is Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
That would have to be a reboot at this point.
No, it's actually remember that movie that Kevin Hart did with the guy who couldn't find the best man and he ended up hiring
with Josh Gad. Yeah,
he's playing Rick Moranis' young son, older in this movie.
Kevin Hart is?
No, the guy from the movie.
Oh, Josh Gad is. Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say I'm gonna go back in my diversification rant again. Don't get me all riled up again. That guy's playing Rick Moranis' son, grown up. So that's what I'm saying. Is it really a reboot or is it a continuation?
You can have a soft reboot.
It's kind of like a reboot. Kind of like what they did with Vacation, which bombed at the movies. I kind of liked it, but movie.
Really?
Yeah, for what it was okay. Chris Hemsworth was fucking hilarious in that. But now you know what? I'm saying give me Rick Moranis or don't fucking do it.
That's what I'm saying. And
don't fucking do it.
He ain't coming back.
Don't fucking do it. Oh, actually, speaking of, somebody just recently interviewed Bill Murray.
Yes.
And Bill Murray was quoted as saying that if he gets asked to do the next Ghostbusters, that he'll do it.
So nobody's asked him?
Which I don't understand. Why put out a trailer? Why make an announcement? A teaser trailer? Why make an announcement when you don't have all the principal fucking actors locked down already?
It's possible that they might be using that to say, hey, people do care. People will watch this type thing. They need to prove it to him, essentially.
But he's been fighting. The reason that they haven't come out, with the Ghostbusters for years, and then they let Harold Ramis die.
They let him die.
They let him die. Fuck, man. You know what? It's Bill Murray's fault.
Bill
Murray's the reason Harold Ramis died. I'm going to say it right here. But because Bill Murray was a holdout, Dan Aykroyd has been talking for years. I got a script. I got this. I'm ready to go. Let's get everybody's on board.
Well,
Let's
Bill
do
Murray
it.
also doesn't really do sequels.
I know, but the fuck, man.
I mean, at some point, I think he's of the old school mentality of like, we nailed it, we tried again, didn't necessarily work as well. Okay, we're done.
I get it. And but Bill Murray's like one of those eccentric, just guys. Like, it's just Bill Murray's cool. Bill Murray had his day. Bill Murray has this like mystique now about him, but I don't think he's good in anything now. He came out with a movie a few years ago that rocked the Casbah shit.
Yeah.
Nobody saw that.
I forgot that.
And if everybody's such a Bill Murray fanatic like they claim to be, why didn't the movie do better than it did? The movie bombed.
Because he understands that that part of his career is over.
All right.
Now he's the mythical figure of Hollywood.
Yeah.
Like
Making Wes Anderson movies.
He's
Life Aquatic was awesome, but
he's changed to a different type of actor.
He
Like,
is.
He's maneuvered, and if he goes
does
back,
what he wants when he wants. Like,
he'll be curbing himself backwards, and that'll be ruining his image now.
I don't know.
I could see why, for branding purposes, maybe this wouldn't be the best move for him.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
And
We'll
if he
see.
goes back, it'll
It's not like he's hurting for money or anything.
Yeah,
So
I mean, shit.
Yeah.
just do it.
It'll just make for a better movie.
Yeah. Just do it. Just do it.
Give us something, Bill.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right. Well, that's all the news I had. What about you?
That's it.
All right. That's it. So
That's it. What IT guy? You
guess
got
it's time.
anything?
Nah.
All right. Well, I guess it's time to wrap things up. Well, everybody, we have just finished another episode of Geeks That Lift. I hope you guys all enjoyed what the hell we were putting down. With the fisting too. I was about to say the fisting and the spitting and the swallowing.
Okay.
Actually, what do you prefer? Let us know.
What am I gonna call this?
There's a lot of sound bites that you can use.
Let
to
us
get a
know.
title
You can
of
reach
this
us at
shit.
geeksthatlift@gmail.com. Or you could reach us on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter. I mean, anywhere on social media, you could probably find us at Geeks That Lift. Also, we are on pretty much every platform that you can think of to listen to the podcast.
Yes, we
Now,
are.
we do this bi-weekly. So we need more fans so then we can start doing this weekly. So tell your friends, tell your loved ones, tell even people that you don't like. If
Grab
you don't
them-
like the
grab them in
podcast,
the
have
street.
somebody else be like, hey, turn them on to this. And then we can get more fans, and then we can do this on a weekly basis. That
Yes.
way we can get the news out when it happens. All right? So that's about it. That's all I got. Everybody, we're done?
We're
good?
done.
All right, for the Geeks That Lift with special guest, our white IT guy.
Hi.
I'm Coco Nut, followed by...
The Freaking Rican.
Thanks for listening. Talk to you soon.
Peace.